What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for today, man, I wanted to do another one of the requests that I got from you guys in the comment section. This one I've been seeing pop up for a while now, and that's in regards to Winter Soldier. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, Winter Soldier is not a very good character in this game, and I would not recommend that you buy this uniform anymore. And I'm kind of hoping that he gets a newer one, because even though I have this one, there's very little that I can do with the character. Today I'm going to show you guys one of the things that I can actually do with him. However, it still doesn't justify the cost of buying this uniform. However, if you don't have this uniform and you don't have any uniform for him, I doubt you're gonna get anything out of the character. The only good thing in this guy's kit natively is his leadership. As you guys can see, he gives himself and his teammates 30% increase to physical attack. That's actually one of the best leaderships in the speed class. Generally, speed characters don't get useful leaderships at all. He actually gets a good one, and he actually gets a pretty rare 4-star passive. That's about all he has in his kit. In this uniform, he gets some shock damage, which you can kind of use as CC, and he gets a slight iframe on the 5 skill. That's where the good things about this guy's kit ends. Sorry to say for any of you guys who are die-hard Winter Soldier fans, okay? His DPS is decent, but that's mainly because of his leadership. Everything else is really bad. His survivability is really bad. And it's sad because when I picked up this uniform and I saw a Captain America shield, I was expecting him to be pretty close to Captain America level, because Captain America is one of the tankiest characters in the game. However, there is a cheeky way that you can make him pretty tanky. However, it's kind of like reliant on your ability to keep this 3 skill off cooldown indefinitely. I haven't mastered it yet, and I'm going to try my best to show you guys. Generally, what you're trying to do though is hit the 3 skill and immediately, like I say, immediately, guys, cancel the 3 skill before it actually goes on cooldown. And what you're gonna do when you're in this uniform is actually trigger his uniform bonus, which gives him 2 seconds of damage immunity, and then you can actually safely perform one of his other skills without this skill going on cooldown. If you let it go on cooldown, you're gonna get that 2 seconds of damage immunity, then you're gonna have to wait 10 seconds to put it up again. However, if you cancel out of it before you actually let it activate, so you don't actually use the cover fire skill to do any damage, you just hit it to activate the uniform bonus and then hit one of his other skills, you can use it back to back. So you could go something like 3-2, 3-1, 3-5, 3-4, just like that. Just immediately cancel it right away, and he actually becomes pretty tanky. But it's really hard to keep up consistently if the enemies try to run away from you or they jump into an iframe, because then he won't have any other choice but to let the skill play out, and then you're going to be stuck using the skill to completion, and after that you're going to have to wait for the skill to come off cooldown, and in that 10 seconds he's going to take a pounding. So try your best to keep this from ever going on cooldown, and you can actually get something out of him, okay? When it comes to his build, this is what it currently looks like. As you guys can see, he has 112 for attack speed, 51% for critical rate, 188 for critical damage, 47% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. As for his gears, everything's at 20. The last one is roll for attack speed, and I only did that to try and make it so I could get his skills off faster to potentially prevent the 3 skill from going on cooldown, okay? I don't find that it works, but that's just why I did that. I may change this to crit damage later, but for now I'll just leave it at that. When it comes to the rest of his kit, do not tier 2 this guy. He has one of the worst tier 2 passives in the game. This is absolutely disgusting, okay? 45% chance when he's attacking to get 45% ignore defense and 100% ignore dodge for 1 freaking second. That is disgusting. It's on a 10-second cooldown. That is freaking disgusting. No matter who you are, no matter where you are in the game, by the time you get a character to level 60, you should ideally have 35% ignore defense. So if you have 35 and you're getting 45 for 1 second, it's not gonna stack on that and give you like freaking 70-80%. It's not. It's gonna cap off at 50%. So this is essentially a useless tier 2 passive, and you'd only be tier 2ing him just for the sake of tier 2ing him. So this is actually a disgusting passive, and I really and truly hope they actually change the thing. As you guys can see, I have Hawk's Eye for his ISO set, but ideally you want to change this to give him something like Power for Angry Hulk or Overdrive, because I believe I actually have significantly more freaking skill cooldown than I need. Look at that, I have 9% over. That is freaking huge. That is a massive waste right there, but I don't use him that much, so I can't be bothered to re-roll this. But one day, if he ever gets a uniform that makes him like better, like completely better, and not just reliant on freaking spamming the 3 and try to keep it off cooldown, which I haven't mastered, you guys will see for yourself later. I haven't mastered it, but I know how to do it, and it actually works. If you can do it properly, you can be untouched pretty much all the time. So hopefully for any of you guys who didn't know about this and you actually have the technical skill to use him, this may be able to get something done for you. As for the obelisk, as you guys can see, it's a decent obelisk, critical damage, ignore defense, and a 130 proc. Personally though, I think invincibility is the better way to go, because like I said, the survivability is crap. But if you can keep the skill from going on cooldown, the damage prop may be it for you, man. But with that said, guys, let's actually jump into the gameplay right here. All right, boys, I'm gonna try my best to show you guys how to do this thing, man. So you want to go 3-1, then you go 3-4, 3-2, 3-1, 3-5, and all you're really doing is trying your best to never let the 3 skill go on cooldown, and you just keep hitting it for a second, then hit another skill to get the damage immunity to proc from the uniform bonus. That's all you're really trying to do. If you ever see the skill go on cooldown, it means you messed up. So you just want to make sure you stay on the ball and you keep hitting it and hit another skill immediately. Ouch, I got messed up right there because one of these guys went into an iframe and it pushed me out of my freaking skill, and the skill actually went off. So that's messed up, and right there I messed it up because I started talking. Oh my goodness. Now it gets really difficult once the skill goes on cooldown, because it's a really long cooldown time for 2 seconds of damage immunity. So if you want to make this easier on yourself, try to give him invincibility instead of a damage proc like I have. Right, so I'm gonna try and stay on him. Once it's down to a 1-on-1, I can pretty much just beat the other Winter Soldier into submission, and it's an easy win from there. Right, but when it's multiple people out, you want to make sure that you stay on the ball and don't mess it up like me, man. There you guys have it, man. Freaking Bucky in his Captain America uniform got it done, guys. It wasn't pretty because I messed up, but you can most definitely do this entire stage without taking any damage at all. But like you guys saw, I'm the legendary Scrub Lord, so there's always mistakes forever being made. But that's it for this one, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and I'm gone.